Now, you did something brilliant, and you talked about it earlier. You talked about how you didn't want to be the broker of record, or you didn't want to add on agents because of the liability. At some point, something clicked, and you said, well, eXp takes all of the liability. I can still grow my organization, and I basically mentor agents and grow an additional stream of income. So when did you join eXp? And what clicked? Because I'm in eXp now, and I'm imagining that we had a very similar light bulb go on at some point.
Yeah, it took me a little while for my light bulb to go on. So I joined eXp in June of 2017. I think I was like agent 3010. And by the way, we're going to hit 60,000 agents by the end of today. Crazy.
You were an early adopter then, because 3,000 is not a lot of agents nationwide.
No one knew about us. No. So I was, doing my own thing. And you asked when it clicked. So I had a few agents, like a few of those agents that wanted to work with me. I was like, yeah, come on, now you can work with me. We can work together. But I didn't do it on a big scale at all. I mean, I maybe had like 10 agents in my organization, like a year and a half in. And so when it really clicked for me was when it was after my dad had passed, and I had a big agent. He is a big real estate coach in California. And so he reached out and he was like, hey, I'm ready to do this thing. And I'm like, okay, cool. So let's do it. So we, at that point, our Airbnbs were doing quite well. So we ended up moving out to Santa Monica for 6 months and helping him build his group there. And we built that organization to about 50 agents in a 6-month time frame.
Congratulations.
And the light bulb just went up for me. I was like, oh my God, like this is fun. Like I enjoy this. And I started presenting and doing all of that. And so, yeah, we just continued after that. And then we came back to North Carolina. We were here for a couple of weeks, and then that's when COVID hit. And then since COVID, I mean, it's just been so easy to build your revenue share group with the COVID, because we already had all the systems in place. Like nothing changed.
Yeah, I agree. So when you say that you moved out to Santa Monica and you helped him build his organization, does that mean that you took his sphere or agents that he knew and you started reaching out to them, presenting them with the opportunity of eXp, which also helps you out because, in other words, he's underneath you and you basically grew it, which you helped him, which he's obviously a fan now, but you helped yourself as well too. Is that what you did?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I got to LA. I was like, let's do this. So I'd go over there and we were just like, he would call, but then he would edify me and then introduce me to the agent. And then we would invite them to lunch. And some of them we did one-on-one luncheons, but we did a weekly lunch and learn every single week. And we would just fill the room every single week, fill the room. And some weeks it was a couple people. And then some weeks we had a full room. So it just depended. And it was just fun. Like we would do like team dinners, and I love that stuff. Like if I have someone like a big coach or someone that wants to join my team and they're somewhere else in the world, I'm like, cool, I'll go spend a few months there. Like I'll go help you do this. That's what I'm doing down in Cabo right now. I'm doing weekly lunch and learns in Cabo right now, because we have a few big brokers that have come on. I'm like, let's do it. Let's roll. So that's what I love doing. And I found that passion just recently, just like in the last year and a half, I found that passion. And it's really about just helping people grow. And when someone comes into the organization and they have that fire in them and they're like, I want to do this. I'm like, let's lock arms, buddy, because we're going to go do this together.
And that's the cool thing about the eXp company. I mean, you're preaching to the choir. Basically, it builds a lot of synergy, meaning you and I can work together, you and other agents can work together to help the organization grows, which helps out everything in return. Can you share with our audience approximately how many agents you have now in your eXp Rev Share, and approximately what that brings in residual as well too?
Yeah. I mean, I'm almost at 200 agents in the entire organization, and I did not attract those 200 agents. I only attracted 50 of those agents, and that turned into like 197 as of today. And that's pretty consistent. I know we're not really supposed to share numbers, but that's a pretty consistent revenue share of between $8,000 to $10,000 a month in passive income from that.
So Tana, you're telling me that regardless of whether you sell any homes this month, that's what comes in on a rev share?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, look, I don't want people to think like, oh, you can just come in and start like recruiting agents, because that's not the way you build this thing, right? It's about, you know, diving into their business. You know, I've hired a real estate coach to help them. I've hired an onboarder to help them. It's really about supporting your team. And when you start building a team, you got to do that. And so it's really, the more you feed your team, yeah, exactly. The more you feed them, the more you help them, then the more it's going to grow.
Yeah, that's so awesome.